My father, Yusuf Ibrahim, came from India. He was absolutely a very intelligent, very knowledgeable, very clever man. And when he was about 13, 14 years old, he came to Africa for finding work and to have a better life. My father became an immigration officer, and the political situation in Africa wasn't very well. So we had to decide to come, because it was a British colony, we decided to come to England. He found a job as a bus driver and he worked there for nearly 19 years. He was also a very community person. He wanted to do so much, particularly for the Gujarati community. Because he was educated, he wanted to help the others in the community. He also was one of the chairperson of the Khalifa Society, and he was one of the founder of that society. I was very close with my father. We shared a lot of things together. So he kind of had a lot of faith in me, and I had a lot of faith in him as well. So we could both connect. He was 51. My sister got married on the Sunday, and on the Monday, he had an appointment because he was complaining about the pain in his stomach. And we found out that he had stomach cancer. So they took a lot of the stomach away, and the doctor said he's only got a few months to live. It was quite hard because I was at that time I was married. I had two girls at that time, and my mother found it quite hard to actually look after him. So we all kind of helped. I was the eldest of the siblings, so I had a lot of responsibility. So I had his skills and his qualities and things, and I kind of held the family together. Then he was taken back to the hospital. He was having chemo, he was having other treatments, but there was only so much that they could do. And he sort of set my brothers and my sisters, my mother, and everybody down. And he says, look, all these good things I've done in the community, and for the family, your mother's got X, Y, and Z. You don't need to worry about her. I've sorted all the bills out. And then he turned around and said, open the window. And we believe in Islam that when we open the window, angels come. But then he turned around and said to my brother, okay, will you take Tahira home? Because she's got young children and she's been spending this time here. And her husband's on his own with the two girls, so you go. And I said, no, I want to stay. And then he forced me to go. And I said, okay, I'll be back in the morning. And he says, okay, look after yourself, look after the girls, and do the things that I've taught you, and always sort of shine like a light. As I was talking to my brother in the car that he doesn't look very good, we had a telephone call to say, okay, will you straight away come back? Because your dad needs to see you guys. But by the time we got there, he died. I sort of resented God at that time, that why have you taken this person away from me? So I kind of didn't accept death at that time. I was more angry with everything. I didn't get that opportunity to say the last moment or bye. So I still grieve. Still now, it's been about nearly 28, 29 years. But then I think to myself, okay, it's up to Allah, it's up to God. One day we are all going to go. We shared everything. It was more like a friend. It was like losing half of my body. Experience that makes you become stronger. There's not a day goes past that I don't remember him. And people still at this day ask, that we learned so much from him. And I always remember one thing that he always used to tell me, that there's so many people, but if God chooses you to become a leader, they know that this person is going to deliver, this person is going to helpful. That stuck to me, that we are born to be, giving to the community, giving to our family. I'm involved with the community to give back to the community. I've learned that he's left a legacy. He is in me. I'm sort of living through him.